and please tell us a little bit about Findwork. What is it all about?
Sure. My name is Kevin Williams. I am the co-founder and CEO of Findwork. We are a online recruitment platform that solely focuses on the blue-collar, service and skilled worker sector here in the Philippines.
Okay. So, next question, I don't know if who's going to answer about this. Findwork is like, I believe it's an app. Is it right? So, why did you decide to make Findwork an app?
So the technology is moving into a mobile-focused ecosystem. We do have a website version that we are about to launch very soon, but we believe that mobile will be the future. So for us, our first version of the app we developed on Android, and the main reason is because the target audience that we are going after primarily has Android devices, not iOS devices. So very soon we will be launching an iOS version as well.
Okay, can I add on that? Also, that's why we have an app launches. We want to make this experience very easy for the Filipinos because we Filipinos are so used to using social media on our phone. Because when you're using Finder, it's like using your social media. So, but instead of seeing ads, you're seeing the perfect job that's really matching for you. So that's the experience that we really want to do and give to the Filipino people. So there's no gap right now, the experience. And also, for us, one thing that we did with our app is Filipinos use Facebook so much because it's free. For us also, if you're a smart user, you can also use the app for free. Download the app, use it, and find your job. So it's really important for us to make sure we bridge all the gap that's happening with those skilled workers and the Filipinos who are looking for jobs.
Sir, paano po lang, ano yung edge ng Findwork sa other app site like JobStreet? JobStreet.
Sure. Edge namin, kasi nakikita nyo, JobStreet, LinkedIn, Monster, lahat sila, focus sila dun sa white collar pag graduate ka ng college. So in Findwork, we're helping people na graduate ng TESDA, K-12 graduate, tapos kung iba, kahit undergrad, we have partners na tumutulong sa kanila. So may single mom, may mga overage, tumutulong talaga sa amin. Kasi yun yung mga sector na walang pumapansin. So again, yung binention mo na JobStreet and all, they're focusing sa office work. Kami yung mga taong service industry talaga, which is more than half ng workforce natin sa Philippines.
So it will cater all sectors?
Yes. We want to make... Yes, for now, the idea is if you're a graduate, if there's a need for 500 barista example, we will have a linkage test to website to make sure that they have the first test the graduate certified that will be seeing the jobs for a week or two. Depends on the arrangement, on the requirements of the company. So that's what we want to make sure. So
do you have to pay the fee?
The employees, no, never. Say for an applicant, it's always going to be free. And one thing is really important to us. It's not only looking and finding a job for you. We want to make sure we have a perfect match. Which means, if you're working in Bulacan, we want to make sure if you want to work in Jollibee, you're going to be in Jollibee branch. So it's relocation based. Kung nasa man nakatira, doon yung work na para sa'yo. Hindi lang talaga trabaho na madali, at mag-enjoy ka kasi malapit lang sa'yo. Yun yung pinaka-priority ng Findwork dito sa Philippines, and hopefully mag-enjoy tayo lahat.
So, why you are concentrating too much at TESDA rather than the other recruiters, for example, Dole?
Actually, we're working with local LGUs, we're looking at TESDA, and we're gonna be working with Dole. It's just, we just launched less than 3 to 4 months ago, so we're doing it slowly and making sure we have all the government agencies behind. So there's really no priority. We want to make sure we do it properly. Certified, partnership, and everything transparent as we want for the local people.
Okay, follow-up question to his question, you know. Okay, what is your edge to your competitor? Yes.
So
And also Alan?
Yeah, Alan too. Yes, and Kevin.
So technology is technology. Everyone can develop a technology.
Yes.
However, for us, we are in the human resources sector. And as a part of the terminology human resources is the word human. So we strongly believe that we have to get that human element, which means partnering with LGUs, which means partnering with TESDA, which which means actually going out there into the community, into the barangays, and having job fairs, reaching out to the locals. It's never just about the technology, where a lot of the players are focusing solely on that. We believe it's more than just tech. We can develop really amazing tech, which is what we are doing, but we also want the human element. And that goes into a lot more. So a part of human resources is never just about getting a job. You start out with being educated. You want to get an education because you want to get a job. And you want to get a job because you want security. You want financial stability. You want to have a financially stable life. So for us, job search is just the beginning. We want to connect all of these different parts of human resources to create one seamless, integrated solution. So that's where we are going to differentiate ourselves from the other players in the market.
So you are a threat to your competitor.
We are a very big threat. Yes.
So how young is the company? Findwork?
We
In the Philippines?
initially, in the Philippines, only 3 or 4 months old.
Okay.
So the partnership in Tesla, which the team did a really great job, it's not just about a loose partnership. It goes very deep, which means that on the Tesla website, there will be a lot of Findwork branding. Additionally, we are going to implement industry-changing technologies on the Tesla website itself, create a new career section that will allow the Tesla graduates, the job seekers, to have a more seamless experience to go look for that next job. Right now, it's a lot of Tesla graduates going to a lot of different job portals, or walking to job fairs, taking 2-hour trips just to go and potentially look for an opportunity. Like Romel said, because of the geolocation features, it allows us to really pair Tesla graduates with companies in their immediate location and vicinity. It just makes it a lot easier. So, additionally, on the app, right, we have an Android app currently. So if you want to create your profile, as you can see, this is
So how easy is it to use? You know there are.
Very easy. Our app is built on simplicity. Okay, so as you can see, okay, press in. It's that easy. See the location.
Okay, so there are filters.
Yeah, the filter is also very easy to use.
I think one thing that Alan wants to say is we're helping to make sure we're matching everything. So just I'll give you an example. So when you create a profile, it's like creating your Facebook account. So we make sure who you are, where you're from, what are your skills. Then we filter jobs that most likely would be perfect for you. What the application pays, and also based on your skill. We don't want to give you more problems for the technology. So we want to make sure we're matching everything for you. So we filter the job that's right for you, the job that most likely that you will be hired. And so that's what Findwork wants to do with the Filipino community.
So how do you register? As you mentioned, just like Facebook. Can we use our, but there are other apps na parang you log in as sa Facebook.
You can log in using your Facebook account.
Nice.
so
Good.
it's very easy.
You know how hard Pinos.
I know.
Oh,
It's that easy.
nice.
You see this? It's that easy. You can log in with your Facebook, or you can sign up. And sign up as also it's very easy to sign up, as you can see.
Nice.
So
Again,
it's
our platform is really based on simplicity, but we know our target audience, who we are trying to get our app into the hands of, and many of them, might not have data plans. So that's why we decided to partner up with Freenet, and
Okay.
the Findwork app is inside of the Freenet app. So anybody who is a smart subscriber can download the app and they can use the app for free. But here's another big thing. Because it's free data usage, we also have an in-app messenger. So if an employer, after a candidate applies, wants to reach out to the candidate, they used to have to call, which could use up minutes, send SMS, email. Sometimes they don't have that kind of source, right? So we put the communications all in one app, but for the job seeker, it's free to use. So it's like having WhatsApp Viber in communication, but it's free. So this allows the employers the ability to talk with the candidates that apply seamlessly.
Also, we make sure for the employers that we have 5 days, but they have feedback. So if they're shortlisted, if you're not qualified, or even if you're part of the interview, we want to make sure the employers are notified and the applicants are notified that they have a updates on what's happening on their application. That's what we want and that's what we're doing right
Oh,
now.
para hindi na aasa ka pa, hindi ka makapag-apply sa iba.
Yeah, so you don't need to wait.
Oh,
You don't need to wait.
that's useless.
Never again.
Waiting for nothing.
Never again. You don't know what the status is. So inside of our app, we have a section called My Jobs. It shows you exactly what jobs that you have applied to, and it tells you the status updates of where you are in the cycle of hiring. So we give the responsibility to the employers to at least provide an answer. If they do not, then that profile of that candidate goes away. So it makes the employer want to engage with the system. And then for the candidate, of course, you want to know where you are in the hiring process. And a lot of the job search platforms currently don't offer that.
Oh.
So you can submit 1,000 resumes
And don't know
and you don't know and you don't hear anything
No
back.
idea.
It's a big headache in the industry.
But are you planning to put up a branch office in the different cities in the Philippines?
Actually, what we're doing right now, so we have team members handling Calabarzon, Kamanama, for now, NCR, Metro Manila. But the next few months, we want to do Visayas and Mindanao.
Oh, I see. So far you're only concentrating here in Luzon.
Luzon for now.
Luzon. Visaya and Mindanao will be next.
Next few months.
Next few
Very,
months.
very near.
Yes.
That's right.
Application, do you accept undergraduate
Yes.
and the age limit? Did you send it
Most of our companies, not every, but some of the companies
Did you screen by a base bridge?
Yeah. So we don't actually get involved in the process of the hiring. We're not an employment agency. We don't take any fees from job seekers. The companies will post the jobs on our platform, and then when the candidates apply, they will be able to see a matching score. So one of the really cool things about our requirement section for the positions is that we have sections. So what happens is this: the job type, the age that they're looking for, the education level, the experience. And then there's a whole lot more. If you need somebody that has a driver's license requirements or need a TESDA certificate requirements, this is all here, but it's categorized. So when you apply for the position, the job descriptions and then the requirements is not open field text. You cannot match that way. So with the categories like this, when candidates apply, it creates a matching score. So then the employers know this person is a really good match to what I'm looking for, without having to disrupt the process of the hiring with something completely different. It's what the job seekers are used to. It's what the companies are used to. It's just that the matching algorithm is there and it works in the background.
And more convenient.
It's not disruptive.
You are reporting to the workers.
Job title did you offer? The best job title did you offer in your
So in our app as well, we have a quick filter section on the top. So if you go to Instagram, you have quick filters on the top as well, right? So we have one that's called urgent. So these are the jobs that employers will say, hey, I need to hire 72 hours. There's a dedicated category for that. If you want to see what's trending, you can see the ones that are being viewed the most. So one of our clients, one of our partners is Starbucks. So Starbucks was hiring baristas. And we did a lot of digital marketing around that. And they had thousands of views on the position itself. So it might not be the coolest position, but the fact that Starbucks is realizing, hey, this is something that we can utilize and reach out to the people that might be our target audience is quite cool. Yes, we do. So the Metro Manila is just a start, but we will be, again, because we're working with a lot of the LGUs, we will be going out there. We will work closely with TESDA to reach to the schools nationwide. So it's not just about Metro Manila, it's about all the Philippines, all of the 4.1 million expected graduates by the middle of 2019. That's the goal. It's not just getting a few hundred thousand. It's TESDA's going to work closely with us. We're going to work closely with TESDA to get all of the TESDA graduates on board. Yes, TESDA graduates will be prioritized.
So there's really a market.
So what's going to happen is going to be a new feature that will be launched. We will work closely with TESDA to certify and verify all TESDA certificate graduate holders without the requirement of the certificate to be uploaded onto the software. So what that means is when somebody registers on our platform, they enter the certificate ID number, and then we will then ping TESDA's database, and it will auto-verify. So companies don't have to go to TESDA and ask, is this job seeker certified or not? It's automated, it's automatic.
So you do the screening.
The software will already do it. So then what will happen in the application itself, there will be a green check mark that says this TESDA certificate holder is certified and verified by Findwork and TESDA. So no need to do anything else.
No resume, no papers.
You don't need to take a photo.
Paperless. Yeah, now it's e-resume.
So because of that, they will get priority, yes.
Last question, sir. How do you screen your employees before I enter?
Sure. We do not allow an open posting system, which means that people can register. Our sales team needs to talk to them, screen them, have a conversation with them prior to any employer posting a job on our website. So a lot of job search platforms can boast, I have 500,000 employers, but maybe they're not all 100% verified and certified employers. All of our partners we talk to, we visit their office, we have one-on-one conversations with prior to any of them posting a position on our website. So there's zero spam postings on the Findwork system.
Yes, that's right.
Because we have this in your high school program. So, do you senior high school graduate can apply for a specific job?
Anybody can download the app, create their resume, and apply to any position. It will be up to the employer to see if that person, that candidate, fits with the position that they're looking to hire. So our app is available for anybody and everybody, again, free of data charges, which makes it even easier to reach millions of Filipinos.
Sir, my concern again is employers. Do you screen your employers? The ones who check in with you, do you screen them? Because there are a lot of, let's say, is that this company is a good company or have good records, something like that.
Yeah. So like ma'am just asked, we don't allow an open booking system, which means that companies cannot sign up and immediately post a job. Any person can register, but they don't have access to the software to post a position. So what that means is our sales team, we have a dedicated sales team and a full team here in the Philippines. They will reach out to the company, schedule a call, schedule an in-person site visit to confirm prior to allowing the company to enter the system. So we have zero spam. None. None.
You even screen your employers.
Yes. We screen employers prior to ever working with them.
They cannot post
There's
without.
both security both sides. Security for the employer,
Yes, correct.
security for the employee.
Sir, last question.
Sure.
I believe that unemployment is one of the problems in the Philippines.
Correct.
So, how can you, through Findwork, what is the potential when it comes to work opportunities in the Philippines?
So employment ties a lot into accessibility and inclusion. One of the biggest problems is that job search platforms traditionally focus on digital mediums and that's it. There's no reaching out to the locals, right? So that's why it's very important for us to go and work with LGUs, work with TESDA, reach out to the students, reach out to the graduates, work with them, show them how the app works. Our data for the app is free. So again, you don't have to worry about buying a data package to use an online service to look for work. If the app is free, communication is also free with the employer. So it's easier. The companies have money to spend on HR, right? The job seekers, why do they have to pay to look for their dream job? They shouldn't have to. So with free data, a partnership with Smart, a partnership with TESDA, we're going to the schools, we're working with LGUs, we're out there in the community. It's not just online. We happen to be an online platform, but we work with the locals to get them onto the platform, train them how to use it, so that we don't get that perfect job.
Right.
Pero mas marami ang what do you call this, non-white collar job, looking for a job.
Every time,